what is meant by the convex hull problem. Convex hull problem is one of the common computational geometry problems. So how we perform the convex hull problem, let us see in this session. The convex hull problem, the main aim is to form a polygon in the given set of the points. It is represented in the form of the polygon, which is surrounded by the number of points in the plane. There will be so many number of points in a plane. The question will be given as there will be n number of set of points present in the plane. We have to form the polygon which is surrounded by those planes. In order to find out the polygon, let us see a question. Here they have given the number of points. First, how to perform the convex hull problem? In the step 1, we have to sort according to the x-axis. We have to sort the question according to the x-axis. So in the previous one I have said that what is meant by the x-axis, this is known as the y-axis and this is known as the x-axis. As x-axis is given, we mention the numbers as 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. We sort the given points according to the x-axis. And the second step is we have to divide the given points into the two number of sets. One is set A and set B. Suppose let us think these are the 2 points. We have to divide these points as set A and these points of set B. And in the step 3, we have to find out the convex hull. We have to form the convex hull. Like what is meant by the convex hull? We have to form the polygon in the surrounding of these points. We have to form the polygon in the surrounding of these points. So this is set A and set B. We form the convex hull for set A and convex hull for set B. And in the step 3, we form the convex hull for set A and set B. After forming the convex hull, we combine the both convex hulls. Merge set A and set B. How these step 3 and step 4 are performed, let us see in the problem. Have you understood this step 1 and step 2? Now let us see how these step 3 and step 4 have been performed. So what is meant by the step 3? We have to form the convex hull for set A and set B. Let us take that now let us take the 3 points. One is P, C and N. Let us take this is known as P and this is known as C and this is known as N. Let us combine those. Here P is going to C and C is going to N. Now we have to form a polygon. Here P and C are in the set of a polygon, but C to N is not in the form of the polygon. Here our aim is to get the problem in this way, but C to N is not in that way. In order to get it to that way, what we have to do? Okay, N is equal to move right, forget C. This is known as the convex hull. Okay, now we are performing the convex hull for these given points. So N should move right and forget C. Okay, let us see. Here N should move right. N should move right means the right of the N point is this one. The right of the N point is this one, and it have to forget the C. And this line will get us like this. Okay? Now, next step. This N will go to here. Next. Okay. Now again n is equal to move right and forget n. From n the line moves to G. Why the line moves to G? From n, why the line moves to G? Because we have sorted according to the x-axis. As we have sorted according to the x-axis, the points will go according to the numbers only. As here G is present, G is equal to move right and forget C. And here this line will be removed, and here this line will be formed. As so on, as we perform the points more and more, then we form a convex hull according to this point. Then we form a convex hull surrounding by the n number of points present in the plane. How we form the convex hull, do you understood? Okay. So how we perform this step 3, have you understood? We perform this step 3 as in step 1 we have said that we will sort the numbers according to the x-axis. Here the numbers will go according to the x-axis only. Now the G will come here. Okay. Now the G will come here. As the next number is present here, it will go to here. Here let us think this is O. As this is not our point, we have to get the convex hull. Then O is equal to move right and forget G. And forget G. And O should move right, it have to forget G, and the point will come here. Okay. And O will be here. Like this we form the convex hull for the given number of points present in a plane. And in step 4 we merge set A and set B. By forming the convex hull for set A and set B, the merging of the set A and set B will also be formed. Now let us see what is meant by the time complexity for each and every step. In the first step, when we are doing the sorting operation, then the merging operation will, the time complexity will be n log n. And after sorting, what we have done? We have divided the number of points into the two ways, that is set A and set B. For set A and set B, it is known as 0 T of n by 2. It is known as T of n by 2. In third step, while performing the convex hull, the time complexity is theta of n. Okay? And these are the time complexities for each and every steps. And this is the end of this session. In next session, we are going to learn about some other problems of the time computational geometry problems. Thank you for so.